What's going on, guys? Steeler here, back again with yet another video talking about some serious shakeups at Microsoft. Big names are changing places, and unfortunately, we're not getting rid of quite everybody we'd like to see. Maybe be shuffled around a little bit, maybe be put on the shelf a little bit, maybe get the fuck out of the way for a little bit, maybe stop making decisions at Microsoft for a little bit. Some of those people are still there, but some of them are getting promotions moved around. So basically, guys, I'm sure most of you have already heard, Phil Spencer got a promotion a while back. There is a new head of Xbox. His name is Matt Booty. Arg! Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because I think this could be a game changer. Now, this could be bad, it could be good, and we're going to talk about that and why I think this could mean next level games coming to Microsoft. Now, some of you may be wondering, what exactly is Mr. Booty's pedigree? Why did they hire him, and where did he come from? Well, I don't know why they hired him, but I do know he was the Minecraft boss. He had a lot to do with the acquisition of Minecraft. He led up that team and kept it stable, kept it going. We haven't seen much from Minecraft since they bought Minecraft, but it is what it is. Now, this is actually why I'm a little underwhelmed by this decision. I understand that not everybody is excited about this decision, but personally, I do understand the chain of command. They promoted Phil, and they needed someone to take Phil's spot. Personally, I'm glad it wasn't Shannon, because as I've stated before, I feel like Shannon isn't really a gamer. I feel like Shannon sat there on a Gamescom couch and promoted Zoo Tycoon and Disney in 4K sitting in front of a plate of donuts and said it was a massive surprise. Personally, I don't feel that Shannon has brought anything valuable to the Xbox brand, and it all kind of connects to her. I get this feeling that we get a lot of kiddie stuff thanks to Shannon. She then goes on to interviews and says we do have single-player, narrative-driven story games, and cites Ori as her reason for thinking that. That is not what people are referring to, Shannon. I think you know that. I think you're pulling a Reggie Fils-Aimé. I feel like you just don't want to be real with people, and you want to damage control. Fact is, Shannon, we really do need some single-player, adult, narrative-driven, single-player story games. And Shannon cites Ori as one of those. No, you're wrong. So, I'm glad that it wasn't her. Not a big fan of Shannon. I feel like we've gotten a lot of kiddie stuff since Shannon's been in there. And maybe Mr. Matt Booty will surprise me. But the fact that he comes from the Minecraft side of things, of course he was a developer just like Phil. He did some coding and stuff in the past beforehand. It just doesn't necessarily excite me, and that's okay, right? Just like I was talking about with ReCore, just because I'm not a massive fan of ReCore doesn't mean everyone isn't or other people aren't. And you know, a ReCore sequel could be much better than its predecessor, for the simple fact that new mechanics, engines, and ideas may appear, similar to Witcher 1 and 2. Wasn't a big fan. Witcher 3, favorite game of all time. So, you know, I don't know, Matt Booty, I'd like to know what you got. Personally, I'd like you to have some adult, action-oriented, open-world, or linear adventure games, things that will stick in your brain. Multiplayer is great, but when everything has multiplayer is a bit less special to me, whereas single-player stories have become a bit more rare in terms of the quality. They're just not where they used to be, in my opinion. So, once again, could this make some next-level games appear? Sure it could, you know, especially now that we know that Shannon has to go through Mr. Matt Booty, and Mr. Matt Booty has to go through Phil. Phil oversees all of the games division at Microsoft. Mr. Booty oversees the Microsoft Studio stuff, and Shannon is international publishing or some crap, the same title she's pretty much had for a while now. I don't know, some people thought it may have been a position change for her. Not exactly sure what's going on, but to my understanding, she has an almost identical role as she used to have. So, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know what you think of this Forza Horizon 3 native 4K Xbox DVR game capture footage. Looks absolutely phenomenal to me. And also check out RDX Podcast. If you didn't catch it, it is an absolutely phenomenal show. One of our best in quite a while. We had JKB from 3 Kilobytes on, D-Batch on, and of course the usual suspects. Thank you guys so much for checking that out. But anyways, I'll link all that down below. And honestly, guys, I want to know what you guys think in the comments about Shannon, about the games, about what's been going on, because I feel like I'm one of the few guys in the community voicing this opinion. I feel like it's common sense. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that have to agree with that opinion because it's just the way things are. And I really like to know what you guys think down there and why. But anyways, as always, guys, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel more than you know. Subscribe if you're into this kind of stuff, and that includes real talk. Whether or not we agree or disagree, I always try to be real and just give my opinion on things. So once again, I'm Dealer. I'm out.